Hello, mobsters, and welcome back to the Mobius Archives. This is your host, Mobius Rex, and we are playing Oxygen Not Included. Alright, last time we were here, we actually uncovered this. Now we're just sealing it in. Minor volcano, not a major volcano, but we want to make sure that it doesn't have the ability to affect the rest of our base, although it will, because you can imagine that heat hitting this area here. We have some minor weeds warts in this room, but as long as we keep it nice and tight, I think this will be fine for us. We don't know how bad. Actually, I did put that up to a higher grade, but we don't know how bad or how hot this minor volcano will make things. At least I don't. You guys might know, but I certainly don't. So we will work with that. Yeah, this wire is getting critical, but we need to pump everything out of here. Hopefully this thing can still move. We need to be able to use this water more, actually. Can we use that water more? Oh, it's actually gotten too warm in here. Hello. Where is it? No, it's the ventilation that I worry about. Now, we could let this water pass through at a hotter temperature, and then it'll get through more to these plants. These plants are fine. These plants, there's not enough pressure. So it's actually an atmosphere thing that's affecting it right now. What are we building? Oh yeah. Make another water well here. Now, we have the ability to get out, so I'm okay with digging this thing out a bit. And someone mastered the job. Otto is now a senior architect. What else? What should we make Otto? Otto should be gopher? Can Otto dig? Otto can dig. Has Otto gone up this tree? I think Otto's gone up this tree. Yeah. Otto's mastered that tree. Mastered the architect tree. How are you for, have you mastered this as well? You've mastered exosuit engineer? Have you mastered mechatronics? No. Can you do this? Otto could get into engineering. Can you clean, Otto? You cannot clean, so we'll make you a tidy. Can you... What else can Otto do? Can't cook. Can't art. We'll get Otto to work his way up the tidy tree. I think that's it. Key is tidy. Actually, Otto, can you science? Let's get Otto to science, because that will actually up their learning speed. And so he'll be able to do the rest of this faster as well. Oh, and this thing's plugged in. So we could make that shine nymph. If... Cancel that. We want this. Oh, it is at 7. You can't reach that? I don't see why they can't reach this. It takes a while for the pressure to rise, apparently. I've been waiting here for at least a little while. I wanted to actually see it explode. There we go, and that water turns into vapor instantaneously. And this tile is heating up. What's the vaporization point? 119. This is 1600. And yeah, the abyssalite doesn't change temperatures at all. This has been 15 for a while. So it's rise to 100. Water should evaporate at 100, right? 99. Polluted water at 119? Yeah. All those salts, right? The water's not heating it up at all. It's probably getting some temperature buffer from the heated tile. The metal tile is now at 120. That doesn't seem to be going to the water on top of it. We'll let that go for a while. And just check on it periodically. Huh. Oh no. Weird. Let's hunt this hatch, because I don't want it eating everything here. I don't want it being fed by the critter feeder. Ah, you got bit. Alright, sweep up that food. I think we have you holding meat. Yeah, meat. Will they do that? Well, they'll go to sleep first, of course. Dupes. Is it because it's under the solar... Oh, it's under the solar panel. Oh. Okay. Well, then. We'll go underneath. We'll go underneath. I didn't realize the solar panel was raised as it was. I get it now. Now that stuff's reachable. Huh. Okay. Took me a while to figure that out. And we've looted all the Wheezeworts down here. Did any other geysers turn up? We did see, this. Oh yeah, this thing turned up, but that's carbon dioxide. Anti-entropy thermal nullifier. Not sure what to do with that yet. There is this... I don't even think I noticed that. Cool steam vent. Great. More water. There is this cold biome that we can get to through another cold biome, actually. Might actually want to go through this way. Maybe take a ladder down here, take a ladder down here. Let's see. This is just getting Wheezeworts, or we could just try to grab stuff from... Oh, here's another anti-entropy thermal nullifier. I don't know if I remembered that one. Or saw that one before, rather. There's no Wheezeworts up here. There's some Wheezeworts in this area. This area concerns me because it's all the way up here. Oh, there's some stuff up here as well. This doesn't seem to be evaporating. This is still generally hot. These have gone up a little bit. But the water here is hotter. Yeah, let's get the Wheezewort. Get that a priority is 6. To get that Wheezewort, and then... to get down into this Wheezewort. And to get over to this Wheezewort. No, we'll be protected by suits, but it scares me. Looks like there's a little bit of broken regolith. Some granite. Mafic rock. Some stuff up here. What I've never tried? I've never... Oh, you need a wrangling. Who said you could be out here? Oh, hello. There's 2 of you. You look like a young one. That's new. I guess we got another glossy Dreco. Something I've never tried, and this is actually kind of related to the glossy Dreco, is... Where's that station? There are... It's not a station. It's a base. It is the transit tubes. So I kind of want to toss it down right there. Right here, actually. Let's deconstruct you. No, the thing we could actually deconstruct. Deconstruct that. Get these 2 deconstructed. And head on up. And start putting tubes to get us up here faster. The transit tube access can go right here. Does it require power? It probably does. Yep. How much does it take? I don't know. 960 watts. And this circuit could handle it. So, 960 watts to there. I don't know why this isn't being filled, though. I thought people would just put stuff in it. Can I give this like an 8? Or these things are just being left on the ground. So that's a concern. Sweep you. Do a big old, not mop. Sweep job here. I'm not entirely sure what's going on. Or are we feeding at Gristleberry? Hold on. Okay, so we want to feed it Gristleberry. And these are bristleberries. Right? Bristleberry. So we want to cook up bristleberries. And we haven't been doing that. We've been making stuffed berries or something like that. Alright, so cook up bristleberries, feed the shine bugs, get sunny shine nymphs, and that should produce more power. It's an experiment. Just like this. Which has failed. You failed me, Idle Volcano. You have failed me. These are heating up. So there is some type of heat transfer going on. It's just not as fast as I would have thought. And Abe is Master Senior Rancher? Seasoned Rancher? Yeah. So what do we send Abe to do now? There we go. Abe can be an apprentice architect. Actually, has it done the operations? Yeah, you've completed operations. No, you have not completed operations. You could be an electrical engineer for a bit. Not that power is actually a problem. Right now. Let's keep an eye on the Drecklets. They have a tendency to run. Ah! They have a tendency to run. Yeah, I think I should move the Drecos into an area where A, it's temperature stabilized, but B, it's just a floating room. It seems to be the best way to deal with them. Needs to be temperature stabilized just for the mealwood. Alright, this thing's built. No power? I thought it attached power. Attached power? Because there's no actual tube connected? Can I connect a tube? Tries a tube. I'm assuming it goes here. And does this go over that now? How do I rotate? Okay. Yeah, transit to abscess passes through. Yes? No. Travado's a master senior miner. And what do we want to do? Toss everybody into science. That way, whatever we toss them, make them learn next will be faster. Now, I'm guessing wrong about how these things work. Do they act as a tile? I hope they act as a tile. We'll see, I guess. Let's see if this works. Does us any good? Can I stand on this? That's the question. Does there air leak through this? Okay, there's the transit tube, so no landing available. Let's remove this. See if they can zip up and down. Well, at least up here. I'm going to say don't allow passing up. Oh, I guess I need to do that for... You need to do that for them to mine this out. But after that... Now, don't allow them to pass up through there and give them a high priority do something up here job. Let's do priority 6. Build these ladders. Get this Wheezewort. Oh, they got up. Whee! Okay, so that's how that works. Now, is there any air passage between here? I feel like there is. That's kind of not what I wanted. Huh. Okay, so I think we're going to deconstruct this. Tile this up here. Can't tile that up there. Once that's deconstructed, put that thing up here and then use it as a quick access all the way to these things. Give that a priority 7. So I gave the others a priority 6. There we go, and put a tile in there. In fact, put tiles in here. Then we'll get our transit tube access back in. Now that we know how it works, we can use it a bit better. We do need a way back down. I'll just build another ladder. Maybe something like this. There we go. This guy's finally getting gristleberry. So let's see. Are you eating it? Yes, you are. We're getting sunshine nymphs, possibly with your next cycle. Still wild. But I'm kind of okay with that. We could put this grooming station at a higher priority. But I think I'll leave it at that for now. I mean, we can make this room bigger. Probably out to here if we wanted to. And then this shine bug can wander back and forth. Now, I think we actually got into a carbon dioxide problem here. We're getting too much carbon dioxide in this room and not enough polluted oxygen. So that's a thing. We need some orbs. That to me sounds like... Ooh, but if we use an outhouse, we don't want it cleaned. We want morbs. Can I just wrangle a morb and drop it off? No, I've seen... Can't just wrangle it, so you have to trap it. So I guess I can do that now. Fish trap, critter trap. Get that dug up. Get you. The ladder going. And once this gets built... What's going on? My dupes are busy doing other stuff. I just don't know what. Or why. Getting them to make iron, which is fine. That's just one dupe. Do I need more dupes? I might need more dupes. That's so weird. Or maybe the job assignments just aren't doing what we want them to. So I'm going to switch bubbles off to build. And that'll get some building done. Oh, we got another Draco. What type of Draco are you? Oh, you're glossy Draclet. Didn't realize you were that blue color. I thought you were like the same color as the glossy Dracos. I guess you're just kind of a lighter hue. We've got 3 of them now. That's a lot of plastics coming in. I mean, we haven't had that much plastic before, I think, ever. There we go. Yeah, that's what we needed. We needed someone dedicated to building. Alright, transit tube has started to be built. So let's see. Ladder becomes problematic. I don't think we need the lower bit. Now the question is, can we walk over the transit tube? Oh, looks like we're starting to get oxygen problems. Oh, what are you doing? You want oxygen. Yeah, you can move in here. Huh. Now, can you run all the way home? Okay, we're not even getting included oxygen in here. We need, if we're going to save, I guess we have a couple of puffs that we could save if these guys die. What do you do? They're baby puffed. Puffs produce slime at 50% consumed mass. Puff prints produce slimes at 10% of consumed mass, so they're not particularly good. Yeah. Might have to work on puffs later. And I feel like this room needs to start getting a pump, a gas pump added. With some automation with an Atmos sensor. We kind of want this not to allow the natural gas to flow through, even though that's exactly what you just did. Good automation wire going over here. And allow that to pump out. I'm actually saying go up here and tap right into that pipe. Because we're getting a lot of natural gas, and we want to pull this out when it's... I don't know, we might want to AND gate. If this is... I want to say if this one is below this one, but I don't think we can get that type of automation values. Doesn't feel like it. You just say if this one is above 1,000. And so that move that down a bit because the natural gas is heavier. Might actually want to move this up one so that the natural gas pools around the bottom here. Yeah, let's do that. Move this up one. The natural gas will pool around the bottom, and we'll be able to pump it out. Or in fact, we can move the door from here. Because natural gas is heavy, we can move the door from here to up here. And we can change that to a mechanized airlock. And we'll seal that in after we deal with this. Actually, no, we don't... Yeah, we can put the door... We can put a wall here. Deconstruct this and this tile. And everybody's going to run up through there. Because they want stuff. Because I just let them do whatever they wanted. That was purely accident on my part. Let's get this done a little bit higher. We will go for the mechanized airlock here. And the conductive wire just like that. And then eventually we will dig this out like this. And everything will be fine. Rising pressure. 77 degrees. So it looks like we're moving towards evaporating this stuff. And turning into dirt. Now, our oxygen supply is getting pretty tight. So I'm going to have to focus on that very soon. Very soon. So we've been supplying it with algae, I think. So the algae deodorizer here has been working overtime. Or just working at all, because we've been leaving that alone for a long time. trying to get the ventilation from this water supply going. What I think I'll do is I'll start putting this water through one of these, through a room with the anti-entropy thermal nullifier, pulling out the oxygen and letting it go like that. But that'll be until next time. Alright, this has been Mobius Rex for the Mobius Archives. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, leave us a like, leave us some comments and suggestions. We'll be back with you soon. Have a good day and a wonderful night. Bye-bye.